Welcome back, sports fans, to Sports Talk is McKinney. We're coming in with a little California love, and we got to be talking about the team out of California. We're going to talk a little bit about the Golden State Warriors, and we're going to change it up a little bit because, you know, Sports Talk is McKinney is always about being on the cutting edge, always changing what we got going on. So this week we're going to do a little segment, question-answer segment.
Lightning round.
The lightning round with the Zen Master, Mike Hemme. He's got some questions. We both have 1 minute to answer each question. And, Mike, we'll go and start. What's question number one of our lightning round?
Do the Golden State Warriors break the Chicago Bulls single-season win record of 73?
Mike, I do not think the Golden State Warriors are going to break the record of the Chicago Bulls, that 72-10 season. I don't think they win 73 games. It's a long season. A lot of injuries can happen. You know, you're going to have an off night. To me, that rarefied air with the Chicago Bulls is only for the Chicago Bulls. I do not think they make it.
You know, I got to go with you. It's you know, what are they now? 41-4, 42-4, 44-4. You know, I mean, the math is with them, but it's like you say, all it takes is one turned ankle. All it takes is, you know, somebody blowing an Achilles heel. Hopefully it doesn't happen to them because they're so fun to watch. But I'm going to say 71, just shy.
Yeah, right. I'm going 70-12.
All right. Second question: do they break the all-time home winning streak of 44? And I say yes. They are right there. Again, they're with the Bulls are the ones, I believe, that are in first place, that are the number one longest home winning streak in history. They passed this year the Boston Celtics, the Orlando Magic, back when, you know, Shaq and Tracy McGrady during those days. I think that the way that they're playing right now, I mean, they just got out of, I mean, they played the Spurs, they played the Cavs, they played the Pacers, and they beat them by an average of 30 points.
Well, Mike, I'm going to say no, they don't break that record, and I think that will actually be canceled out by Chris Paul, and the Los Angeles Clippers will hand them their first loss later this year.
All right. Third question: Spurs or Golden State? You already said that the Clippers are gonna knock them off. What, in the semifinals, I guess?
Well, they're gonna beat them in a home game.
Oh, just a home game.
Yeah, they're gonna beat them in a home game. But
nobody beats them, Dave, in a 7-game series. I don't see it.
I see. Well, we're talking now. What was the question again?
Golden State or the Spurs?
Golden State or the Spurs? I'm going San Antonio Spurs. The Golden State
no way
will have the best record in the NBA this year, but the San Antonio Spurs, adding Aldridge, Tim Duncan's got one last run in him. I think they take the Golden State Warriors down in the playoff in 7 and then win the NBA championship.
I don't see it, Dave. I don't see anybody beating Golden State 4 out of 7 games. I just don't see it. I believe it when I see it. NBA champs, you know, I know that this century, really, as we were talking about before, as you said, the road to the NBA championship in the West goes through San Antonio. But this year it has to go through Sacramento. Not Sacramento. Sacramento. No. Golden State. Sorry, fans.
I thought we just went back to early 2000 with Chris Webber and the Sacramento Queens, as Shaq used to call them, right?
All right, so then let's switch gears to the East. The Cavs make it to the finals again.
The Cavs make it to the finals again, but to me, they're the third best team in the NBA. Golden State and San Antonio can both beat the Cleveland Cavaliers. I know right now Tyronn Lue, 5-1 as a coach for the Cavs, is doing a good job. They have not imploded. But to me, they don't have what it can take to beat one of those two teams. They're the best team in the East. No one's close to them in the East. They roll through the East. They don't win the championship.
And the interesting thing about the West this year is that it's like the East has been. It's top loaded. Once you get past the 7th team in the West, everybody is below 500. Once you get, I believe it's to the 9th team in the East. It's much more competitive this year. But I think that works to the Cavs' favor. It thins out the herd. Beating LeBron in the playoffs, again, a 7-game series. Who's going to beat LeBron in the playoffs, with Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving? But I think they fail again. And I think they fail to the Golden State Warriors.
Well, Mike, I think LeBron James goes to 0-3 with the Cleveland Cavaliers in the NBA Finals this year. I don't think he wins the championship.
All right. That's pretty much it, Dave. Do you have one you want to throw out?
Well, I think we still got a little bit of time on this segment. The only thing, watching right now, of course, we're in our luxurious studio. We got games. We have 6 different TVs with games all over the country going right now. Golden State tonight up 63-50 right now in the second quarter. Stephen Curry had 20 points in the first quarter. The Golden State Warriors are just on fire. Curry right now has 31 points in the second quarter. So I'll throw another one out. Does Curry put on 60 tonight against the Washington Wizards?
No. He has. They don't need it. They don't need him to. With him, he may make his next 6 3-pointers in the next quarter. But no, I don't really think he's that type of player. He's going to get 50. He's going to get in the 40s. I don't think he's that 60, 70, 80-point player.
Well, right now, he's played 16 minutes tonight, 12 out of 13 from the field, 31 points. There's 1 minute and 49 seconds to go in the game. He's on fire. He is, to me, and we talked about this in previous episodes, Curry is the best player in the league. I still don't think right now, I think the Spurs will beat them in a 7-game playoff, but we got some great tagline, great stories going. And if we're talking about high scores, let's talk real quick about Kobe Bryant last night. 38 points. They snap a 10-game losing streak. Does Kobe Bryant score 40 points in a game before this year's over, Mike?
I'm gonna have to say probably not. We might have just seen the peak of this mountain. But even if that's so, 38 points at his age, especially with all of the naysayers around him, to 38, 5-5 in a big game. It just looked like vintage Kobe. And anytime that we can see him give us a glimpse of that past, then it's a gift this year, that we'll never see again. So I don't think he hits 40. Could he? Sure. He might go. He's one of the greatest players that's ever touched a basketball.
I think, Mike, I'm going to disagree with you on this one. I think Kobe's got one last big game in him that he's going to go out on. I do think he's going to score 40 points in a game. And, of course, right now,
you're right.
Just saw the Golden State game. Of course, Curry's still at 31 points. They're up 69-57 in the second quarter currently against the Washington Wizards. Where is the defense?
This is the ABA of the 1970s.
We're going old school ABA type game, but we'll have to see what happens. Fun doing that segment, but when we come back, we're going to talk. We got some Arkansas tornado football. We might need 3 or 4 segments for this one because we are so excited, so much to talk about. We'll be right back on Sports Talk is McKimmie.